Alright, so we've got our wind sample. Now, let's see what we have so far. Hey there, dude. Welcome. Thank you. So that's pretty much all the instruments without the nature sounds. Now let's see where the wind lives. That's it. Oh, isolated. So it goes until the bass comes in, then it stops. Wait a minute. This shouldn't be here. This doesn't come in until there. Yeah. Alright, so the wind sound. I'm just gonna put a long bar of wind. And I think it's lower than that. How about 16 bars? It's lower than that. Yeah, that's perfect. Or no, maybe it was G. It was on a G, so let's see if that sounds right. Yeah. So we need this to stop when this, yeah, it feels like it stops right there. And then there's the breeze sound, which is actually the same sound as the waterfall, but they kind of cheat it. So I'm gonna take, where was it? There it is. This one, trim it down to the loop. And then pitch it up. For the one where it's like, yeah, that's now without the compression, it's kind of like, you can tell it's a water sound. But that'll have to do. Now, give it a little introduction, and then it kind of quickly fades out. Longer. So it does that twice. How long does it do that for? Okay. Which actually, the marimba should be coming in right here. I think. Yeah. So let me see what it does. Yeah, I think it like does a downward. So it starts. Shorter than that. And then it does lower. No, higher. All right. That doesn't even sound like water anymore, so that's cool. Actually, I think it should be lower than that. Yeah. Oh, wait. This should be in a separate channel. Here we go. Okay, now the next part. Actually, I think there's a little. It uses, this part uses the wind a little bit. So that is the. Yeah, it like uses the wind as a little percussion kind of thing. Let's see what it does. Which channel is that? That's 3. 1, 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. It does that same thing as with the. I think it's like a layer for the flute. Yeah. it's kind of like a little puff for the flute, which is pretty clever, I gotta say. But let's put it right here then. Let's just copy. So let's copy the wind and say that this is just a little pluck of wind. You know, I'm not even sure we need this thing. Doesn't even make a difference, really. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for supporting the cause. I think this part should have be a little shorter. And this needs to be louder. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, dude. And I think the wind comes back in at some point, all the windy sounds. Yeah. Yeah. So the wind comes back in, but the breeze does not. Let's see, there's also, this should be right here, repeated. The strings. What's going on here? There was like a brief moment of wind. Yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but I'm not copying that. And then how long does it go till? Yeah, it just kind of stops still. Alright, that's, now I just need that tambourine, which is pretty simple. I just need to get the delay right. It's this part. check it out again. Let me. Yeah, it kind of like, it starts out a little bit panned, then the panning multiplies. So oh, I put some delay on it already. Okay. And then, so if I just give it a little bit of pan. Yeah. There's that's too much. Yeah. A little more. Sounds about right for now. Now I just need to give it that one note, and then let's see how often it does its thing. Oops. So let's see that again. It does it right here. Yeah, I know my mic is only on the left channel. I don't know how to stop that. It's I'll have to figure it out later. For now, your left ear will enjoy my voice. Now, let's see how that... I think there's some reverb on it too. Let's put a little dimension. Yeah, that's much better. I think the marimba stops at that part. Let me see. Yeah, it does. The delay sounds a little dry. I want to do the usual little cutoff and a spread to make it sound more natural. Yeah. Maybe a bit less cutoff. But I like the spread a lot. That's nice. Something's off right here. I think the bass needs to be strengthened. So like there's yeah, that needs to be beefed up. Cause like that bass in the song, it feels like, I don't know, sharp like the razor. So that's saturated a bit. What's with all the... Huh. Oh, I have it routed by accident. Whoops. Yeah. I think it should be a little bit muffled, maybe. Let's see. No. Yeah. Some of the samples in the other ones, yeah, some of them are like have too much high end because like the high end was cut off in compression, and then some of them like just sound lackluster because of like there's no, the Super Nintendo added some distortion, so I have to, but I some of the earlier ones I wasn't that good at, so I just like I kind of didn't do that. Well, I do Jangle Bells. Yeah, eventually. That's kind of like, no one cares about that one. Yeah, I'm missing a sample for that one, I know for a fact. Missing that sax sample. I could probably find it if I tried, but eventually I'll get to that one. I think that tambourine sounds too dry. Needs more. Unless you meant if the like notes are sharp or flat, like tuned, because I don't think they were untuned. everything sounds like it's in order. Now is the time to go over each channel and make sure that it sounds right. I think that the release needs to be able to... Yeah, that's a lot better. That sounds pretty perfect. Next there's this part. It's not... No. I think it could be longer. I think the bass could be strengthened on this. So like, if I boost, maybe if I boost it a bit. Yeah. I don't know how I would restore the GBA soundtrack, because that's a different process, because you have to pull the first of all, I don't know where the samples came from, and then you have to pull the music data from the game, and it's a different process than the Super Nintendo. Having the game in HD with the 3D models, that wouldn't be possible, but you could recreate the models pretty closely if someone was dedicated enough. I don't think Rare still has it archived. You'd have to ask like the Stamper Brothers or something. Let's check out this Marimba. That sounds pretty perfect already. Okay, that one's gonna be way over here. Yeah, that sounds pretty perfect. Okay, now let's see the this channel right here. I know this one needs to be boosted. So like, let's put these both in a channel. And make this really like gritty, because I know it's supposed to be. me see exactly what that sounds like by itself. That one doesn't really translate well. Dear. I think maybe, does this need to be pitched down? Yeah. Whew. How far down does that go? That goes too far down. That goes really low. Ain't nobody's speaker's gonna be able to play that. That's just too loud. I think there's like a fade in the velocity. Yeah, the velocity like climbs, but I don't hear it in the song. Well, I do hear it, but it's messing with the distortion, so I'm going to that's a little better. Yeah, I like that. That's a good bass. Good enough for me. Perfect. And then there's that string part. That could be boosted a little. Let me give it its own channel. And then it needs some reverb. Just a little bit. Yeah. But boost it first. Perfect. This one's kind of bumming me out. That's probably because it's too loud. This is the track that is pitchy. That one sounds good. And there's a delay track somewhere. That one, this needs more bass end. There's like no bass in this thing. Maybe. I think it's fine. Does need some reverb though, definitely. Much better. Where's that section? I think that needs to be played down a little more. No, that was right. I don't think the flute fades in. That sounds about right. There's no pluck on that part. And then this one goes to 23 is... Yeah, that's the strings. And that's about it for that. Then the synth, popcorn synth. There's no, the bass in that isn't right. This one kind of needs to be boosted too. Let me give it its own track. Yeah. Okay. Pretty much does that all throughout. All right. Next, I'm gonna put some reverb on that wind. Yeah, much better. And then there's that breeze thing. That'll go in the same place the wind does. Let me stereo delay that. I think the high part needs to be boosted a bit. Maybe I can do that from here. Yeah. Much better. All right. That one sounds pretty good, actually. part sounds weak. Why is that? Oh. I forgot to do the, make all the notes the same. Make that a little more exaggerated. We're gonna master it. Really takes the, I think the high end is too compressed. Okay, now I just need to raise it a bit. Get a limiter. I think the Marimba doesn't need to be that. Marimba doesn't need to be that big. Less delay. Oh, almost forgot to loop it. about 4 bars. Needs to be a bit louder. Yeah. Yeah. That flute, that bass flute doesn't need to be so high, so loud. But it also does do a fade in, so I do kind of want to keep that. Keep the pluck not fading in. Well, no, it's okay. I think that you might be right about the tuning. Let's see what the to tune it. How would I do this? Because I know if it's just slightly out of tune. Let's see. That song is always C. I think that ought to be right. So if I just take all these down 10 cents, everything should be good. Let's see how it sounds. fix so much because of the latency. I have to choose for streaming, so once I take it off streaming, it'll work better. Yeah, I use the DK Island theme so I can like recognize when something's tuned to C, because the first note is C. That's how I always know like what C is, by the DK Island tune. Let me see if maybe more buffer length will fix that. Yeah. Perfect. Let me check if that's the right loop point, if the loop doesn't change. Oh, there's even more wind right there. Check it out. Yeah. The wind comes back in there in the second half for like just a little bit. And the wind plays in like only it's all left channel. I think that this piece of wind is there so that it loops really effectively. So if I'm gonna insert one here and say that the wind carries over like this. Yeah, man, the bass. It just sounds so much more open. Like whenever you have a higher quality sample, it's like those like low waves just resonate so much more. Oh, I almost forgot mid-side compression. This is what a lot of people do to make it like just everything finally just sound like enhance the high end of anything. Check it out. Yeah. High end, but only on the stereo channel, so it's you can hear the highs a lot more. I think that the flute tune could use a little more delay. Yeah, man, I think that's just about perfect. If y'all concur, no concern is a dumb one. Let's see. I'm gonna play it while I do the info. Measure it kicks in. Let's see. This one? Yeah. Tune a little bit with something with, I think it's with this bass. Yeah, it's like clashing with that bass. Maybe, I don't know why one would be out of tune, but the next one maybe a little bit less. That sounds good. Yeah, perfect. It is clipping a little bit. Maybe, yeah, it's got that saturation on it. Yeah, I'm gonna, because it's on the same channel as the little, let me see if actually the that doodle-doodle-doo needs it. No, it doesn't need saturation. What am I talking about? that marimba. Yeah, that marimba doesn't need any saturation. It needs something though. What does it need? It just stereo separation. That sounds weird. Maybe not so much reverb. I think it sounds better without the reverb. Crossfade, it's not even crossfading, it's just kind of like fading out in the thing. I think that high end is too strong, it's too sharp. It needs a, yeah, some of that high end needs to come off. I like that little snap, but the it's too, yeah. That's good. There is another high-pitched sound with the do. That's because normally it's like it's got these three notes right here, but instead I make that a delay where it's like man, you should see the boss tune. It's like all this one synthesizer that's like this one saw wave. It's like, I think it's this one. It's all that. It's all that. And it's all a bunch of those things. And a marimba. It sounds pretty perfect. What do y'all think? Let me know. I'm gonna play it. Yeah, the wind is still playing. Yeah, why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that. The note is like off. That's not right. I think that's weird. Okay, maybe I'll just take the note and make it that long. And then make this unique where it extends more. Sounds good. I'm gonna, if nobody has any other complaints, I'm gonna listen to this on the speakers. Let's see, maybe the popping during the flute also sounded like some wind, but yeah, there actually is some wind. But I didn't think anybody didn't think it made any difference, so I'll add that in. So let me just add that to the, let me make a new wind track first of all, and then have it, instead of fade in, just like pluck. There we go. And no, wait, this is not the track it does that on. It does it on this. Needs to be an octave higher. Something different. It might be popping when it loops, not, yeah. I think the wind, yeah, it does have a little bit of pop. Let me see what I can do about that. Because it pops when the line doesn't connect totally. So maybe, let's see if we can play with that. First of all, that's really loud. Not really sure. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That, I'll just turn that into that. And I'll actually save this as the new wave because it's fixed. So that should still be, yeah. Yeah, real wind pops in a mic, but not like that. That's a little click. And even then, you don't want to hear the wind pop in the mic because you wouldn't hear that with your ears, would you? So, you know. But yeah, that should be fixed now. Perfect. Listen to that smooth wind. Yeah. Oh, and actually, yeah, I did grow up on the game. I'm 25, so I would have been like really young when it came out, but I played it later on in life, I think. Yeah, and it was kind of my obsession. I was obsessed with that one game, so I didn't play anything else except maybe Glover and Age of Empires. But yeah, I definitely had this as a kid. I wouldn't be able to do this without nostalgia helping me out. when the roo part. Huh. Didn't repeat that. You mean this like this right here, the so like when it does let's see. I think it should, I'm gonna check it and see. It seems to be the same. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that Tambourine should pan more. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna listen to this on speakers, which means I have to unplug my mic for the rest of the thing.